Hello everyone. Welcome back to our channel, where Bible stories come alive to help you learn English. Today, we continue the incredible journey of Joseph and his family, focusing on Genesis chapters 45 to 50. Our story picks up in Genesis 45:16. After revealing his identity to his brothers, Joseph's reunion with his family is filled with joy and forgiveness. Pharaoh hears of Joseph's reunion and invites his family to live in Egypt. He provides wagons and supplies for the journey, showing great generosity. Pharaoh said to Joseph, "Tell your brothers, do this. Load your animals and return to the land of Canaan, and bring your father and your families back to me. I will give you the best of the land of Egypt." Genesis chapter 45:17-18. Joseph's brothers return to Canaan with this wonderful news. Jacob, overwhelmed with joy, prepares to move his entire family to Egypt. In Genesis 46, Jacob's journey is highlighted by God's assurance. God speaks to Jacob in visions, telling him not to fear going to Egypt, as he will make Jacob's descendants into a great nation there. Jacob and his family, 70 in total, journey to Egypt. Joseph had his chariot made ready and went to Goshen to meet his father Israel. As soon as Joseph appeared before him, he threw his arms around his father and wept for a long time. Genesis 40:29. In Genesis 48, Jacob blesses Joseph's sons, Ephraim and Manasseh. He places his right hand on the younger Ephraim, indicating a greater blessing. Joseph tries to correct his father, but Jacob insists, guided by divine insight. But his father refused and said, "I know, my son, I know. He too will become a people, and he too will become great. Nevertheless, his younger brother will be greater than he." Genesis 48:19. This act signifies that God's blessings are not bound by human traditions, but by his sovereign will. In Genesis 49, Jacob blesses his 12 sons, prophesying their futures. He then gives instructions for his burial in Canaan, and peacefully passes away. In Genesis 50, after Jacob's death, Joseph's brothers fear retaliation. However, Joseph reassures them, demonstrating his understanding of God's purpose. "You intended to harm me, but God intended it for good to accomplish what is now being done, the saving of many lives." Genesis 50:20. This statement underscores Joseph's faith and forgiveness, highlighting a powerful lesson about trusting God's plan, even in difficult circumstances. Joseph's story teaches us about forgiveness and the power of faith. It's a story that continues to inspire millions around the world. Joseph's brothers and the Pharisees both helped make prophecies come true, even though they didn't mean to. Joseph's brothers were jealous and healed him into slavery. Later, when Joseph became a powerful leader in Egypt, they bowed to him, just like Joseph had dreamed. This came true because of their actions. The Pharisees were also jealous of Jesus and tried to get him crucified. Their actions, however, helped fulfill Old Testament prophecies about Jesus. They even helped prove Jesus' prophecy about rising from the dead by asking Pilate to make the tomb secure. Jesus rose from the tomb 3 days later, just as he had said. The Pharisees' actions also showed that they didn't believe in Jesus, just like the prophecy in Isaiah said. In both stories, people who were against Joseph and Jesus ended up helping to make the prophecies happen, even though they tried to stop them. Now, let's learn 5 new vocabulary words from today's lesson. 1. Generosity, noun. The quality of being kind and giving. Example: Pharaoh showed generosity by inviting Joseph's family to Egypt. 2. Reunion, noun. A meeting after a period of separation. Example: Jacob and Joseph's reunion was emotional and joyful. 3. Sovereign, adjective. Supreme power or authority. Example: God's sovereign will determine the blessings Jacob gave. 4. Prophesy, verb. to predict or foretell a future event. Example, Jacob prophesied the future of his 12 sons. 5. Forgiveness. Noun. The action of forgiving someone for a mistake or wrongdoing. Example, Joseph's forgiveness of his brothers was a testament to his faith. That's it for today's lesson. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the life of Joseph and his family. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more Bible stories and English lessons. See you next time.